I seriously couldn't think of a better opportunity than to wear my Arsenal jacket for the Arsenal return for Arrow from this, when I cosplayed Arsenal from New York Comic Con 2013 and 2014. What's going on, guys? It's Mr. Dark Phoenix, bringing you guys the newest episode of Arrow. If this is the first time you're catching my channel, please hit subscribe, because I review Arrow and Legend of Tomorrow, Teen Wolf, Agent Carter, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Game of Thrones, Gotham, Supergirl. I do weekly theories on Wednesdays, and I can't wait to give you guys more content. I don't want you guys missing on anything, so please hit subscribe, tell all your awesome friends, and if this is the first time you're catching my channel, be wary. This is going to be a spoiler review. So if you haven't seen Arrow yet, come back when you have. And if you have seen it, come on in. Because we're going to talk about Arrow Unchained. Kind of like Django Unchained. Just, you know, less racism and less Sam Jackson. Nyssa makes a slashy comeback. This is... Okay, first of all, kudos to the black member of the League of Assassins. Haven't seen many of those. I hope she's Onyx, but she may or may not be, so. But kudos to them for actually letting in black people in the League of Assassins. I didn't think Nyssa needed that knife. She could have just disarmed one of them and taken their swords. That's technically what she did. She just slit the one guy's throat with that little baby knife, but I feel like under different circumstances, you probably just could have bum rushed them and stolen the knife and helped the girl fight them off, but I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I post wacky theories every week, so maybe that is finally getting to me. Probably. Arrow parkour. That's what he was, when he was chasing Roy. It was like jumping over something. Oh, and you're Oliver Queen this time. You're not even the Arrow. So parkour. Every time he would jump, be like parkour. Arrow parkour. Roy's back. Only for a little bit, because Colton Haynes loves to blue balls his fans. Isn't that right, Jackson? I'm so mad at him sometimes. Nyssa versus Katana. That shit was perfectly choreographed, perfectly executed, and worked out perfectly on screen. Two equal in strength and skill, and just badass women just going at it. And this is like, listen, we can do this all day, but I needs to go, so let's just call this a wash right now for a little bit. And it's like, alright. Maybe. But that's like the best sword fight. Aside from Malcolm and Nyssa and when Malcolm and Nyssa were sparring. Nyssa has all the best sword scenes. Just give her all the best sword scenes from now on forever. You know, it's a really fucked up Arrow world when Malcolm Merlyn is the voice of reason. When he's like, we have to let Thea decide this. I'm like, did you grow a conscience when you became Ra's al Ghul? Old Malcolm would have been like, here's a knife, here's a pedophile, just cut the throat, hate me if you want. But now that he's a daddy and he's all Ra's al Ghul, he's like, no. Thea must decide this on her own. I'm like, oh. Alright. I wasn't expecting too much of that, but it's okay. Overwatch versus Calculator. One name is lame and the other one's expected. I can't wait till they change Overwatch to Watchtower. That should be the season finale name change. She deserves it. Cisco should come up with it. The Overwatch sounds lame. Be Watchtower. I'm like, yeah, Felicity deserves to be Watchtower. So, Roy saves the day. I really thought they were going to let him die, and I'm just sitting there at the edge of my seat. I'm literally like this. I'm like, you motherfucker. It's bad enough you blue... Let me explain to you how he blue balls his fans. He'll be on a show. His character will go through all the painstakingly stupid crap that they will do, and once his character finally reaches that level of badass, he leaves. He did that shit on Teen Wolf. His character finally becomes a werewolf like he was supposed to be. He bounces. Arrow, he finally gets a costume, gets a thing going on, everything goes good for him. He bounces. Like, Colton Haynes is the king of blue balls. I should actually tweet him that and see if anything happens. And something else I always thought of, oh, I have to go on the run again. I have to go underground now because they're going to find out I'm alive. I'm like, why don't you just go to the League of Assassins? If you put Roy with the League, it hides him. He can get some training because he still can't fight. Thea kicked his ass. I'm sorry. So he gets trained, he gets housed, he gets fed, and he's away from the public eye. And he can still come back and forth, or they can see him when they go to 9 to Parbat. I can't think of everything. I will, though. I still will think of everything. Villain in the daytime. And Thea's in a coma, because I feel like they have to downsize Team Arrow, because right now they're really broken. There's 4 of them. It's Arrow, Thea, Laurel, and Diggle. That's a really broken combination, because it's like Laurel's getting better, Thea's awesome, and Diggle's awesome too, so it's like you gotta downsize the team a little bit. And Sarah's busy, so maybe next season? Oh no, wait. Legends will end. No, wait, they'll end at the same time, I think. Next season, we might see some more Sarah, or hopefully some fucking Birds of Prey. CW, if you don't mind, please. And now this is Offer. I can help you counteract the Lazarus Pit, the same Lazarus Pit that you destroyed. I also loved how they mentioned how Oliver's like, oh, Sarah didn't go through this. That's because John Constantine brought her back as a whole. Thank you, Constantine. You're always a big-ass help. What did you guys think about this episode? I thought it was really enjoyable. It's always good to see Roy. Sucks to see him leave, but now we gotta deal with like Felicity's dad coming into the picture and Mr. Terrific using one of his terrific spheres, and it's only gonna get better from there. And I can't wait for more. Next week's gonna be interesting because it's gonna be Arrow versus Malcolm again. Malcolm will always kick his ass. I never want them to have him defeat him because it's impossible. He's been trained by the League longer, and now he's Ra's al Ghul. So, I'm sorry. Ollie is good, but he's not Malcolm Merlin good. So, next week I can't wait to see what kind of excuse they give for how he can win or how he won't win. But all in all, I can't wait. I don't want you guys to miss out on next week's episode review, so please hit subscribe and share it with all your awesome friends. I don't need you guys to miss on anything. And always remember that through good times and bad times, remember to geek out and enjoy your lives, and I'll catch you guys next time for another great video.